Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Gamers Private Limited, and yes, today we will be looking at the must-have buildings or must-have setups in your survival world in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. This is not version specific, so you can use pretty much in any versions. So this would be helping a lot of new players, also some mid-tier players who stutter or stuck at some point on the survival mode, either like what to do next or what to have next, so this would help them. YouTube told me only 30% of the actual viewers watching our video have actually subscribed. So I recommend you guys go subscribe to my channel to not miss any of my contents, and it also promotes the growth and welfare of the channel. So back to the subject of must-haves in survival. Let's start the video. So the first thing you want to have is a place for us to sleep in the night. I mean a place for a night or a small base like this. Just a bed and a chest and a room is all you need. It doesn't have to be a big one like this. Even a cave base or a tree base is sufficient. So after setting up the base, the next thing we're going to need is food. Yeah, while playing Minecraft survival, we're going to be needing a lot of food. So we must do something to make this food supply unlimited. We can set up some food farms or animal farm to get a lot of food. You can set up an automatic farm like this, but for starters I recommend a manual farm. So you can get your wheat, carrots and potato, and you can make cooked potato or make breads out of wheat, and you can use as a food source. So far we saw one type of food source. So another type is the reliable food source. This is so reliable than the other food sources, and it is the animal farm. The first one is sheep farm. Why sheep farm? Because it gives us wool, and from wool we can make beds which can be used for ancient debris mining, and mutton is also a good food in the game. Next thing you're gonna need in an animal farm is the cow farm. Yes, this is very important for your mid-game progress, as we want this farm to get a huge amount of leather, and we can turn that leather into books with the sugarcane farm and use them for many purposes, like setting up an enchanting table, setting up bookshelves around the enchanting table, and you can use books for trading villages and get an enchanted book. The next one is a bit optional but very useful in the survival. This can be set up in a mid-game, which is an automatic kelp farm, as the dried kelp we get from this kelp farm is the best fuel source there is. This could be really useful in our late game. This one is a 50% optional and needed, which is the chicken farm. I mean automatic chicken cooker. This is mainly to get the feathers, and which can be used for crafting arrows. We will be needing a lot of arrows, which we can get it from this automatic chicken cooker. This might not be useful for most of us, as all of us will be opting for an infinity bow, so no arrows will be required. So this is a bit optional. So the next thing you must have is the sugarcane farm. Yes, this combined with the cow farm we saw earlier, which can be used to craft books, and we can get paper to make maps, which is optional, but books are really important. I have covered the major places where we required food. So when we get enough food for ourselves, we can go mining now. So we just set up a big mine just like this, which leads all the way up to the Y11, where we can get all the important items needed in the survival, such as diamonds, redstone, lapis, coal, iron and much more. You may even run into caves or mine shafts while mining at this level, which is quite a bonus from this mine, I would say. The next must-have thing at your base is going to be your enchantment setup. So mainly an enchantment table surrounded with 15 bookshelves. So make sure to set up the cow farm on the sugarcane farm and get this enchantment table with the full bookshelf setup as fast as possible, as this just speeds up your game so much more than you would think. Yes, I highly recommend doing this. So near to the enchantment setup, we got an anvil and a chest and a crafting table, and importantly a brewing stand where we can brew all the potions we need, and a water source block to get. And the next best thing you can have near your survival base is a scouting tower. Yes, this is really important as this opens up to a huge range of options for exploring your Minecraft world. Even we can see villages and different biomes from here at night. So I highly recommend building a structure like this in your Minecraft world. Optionally, you can set up a big house for your villagers, which can be used as a trading post or a villager breeding center in your later game. These villagers are really an important part of your survival game. So the main villagers you're going to be needing is the farmer villager and the fletcher if optional, as they have trades with very basic items which we can easily obtain from our farms or mining. We then use the emerald from them and use all of it in our librarian villager with the mending trade. Yes, mending is the best thing you can get from the villager, as long as for the beginning stage of the Minecraft world. And yeah, that's about the villagers. We have a little pen for the other animals and a quick access chest for miscellaneous items we need when we are outside our base. And the next thing you're gonna need is setting up another portal. Yes, so in this chest you can drop all your valuables before going into the nether. For one thing, near your portal you want to have a crafting table, of course, and a chest. So this has enough materials to build 2 nether portals in some locations if you want. While exploring you can take this, and the golden boots, that's very important in this nether update because you don't want to be hit by the pigmen, you know. And the best thing to have in the nether is the ancient debris mine, and go all the way to the void 12 and have yourself an ancient debris mine. Let's see what I have got in this chest. Yeah, that's right, that's the materials required for the bed. I use bed mining a lot. Let me show you how it turned out to be. Oh yeah, man, look at this mess. Look at the mess I have made with these beds. And I have got more ancient debris from this. I have like an ancient netherite pickaxe, netherite sword, and netherite armor all within this very little area. So yeah, it's very efficient to have an ancient debris mine like this. And to the final building, which is very important and is a must, and I strongly recommend each and every one of you guys watching the video to get one, and that is a storage system. Yes, basically have a separate room for your storages, neat and sorted. So look at this, we have an armor stand for just show off and quick access, and right here we have furnaces and smokers stacked up just to make our lives easier, and our storages. Look at this, we have a chest for equipments, crafted items, and much more. So take time to build this kind of sorted storage system. You can also automate this to auto sort the storages and auto smelt items. Having a storage system like this will help you reduce time wasted on going through all the chests a particular item. So I highly recommend building one of these. So yes, that's it guys. I think I have covered everything we're gonna need to set up to play the survival Minecraft the easy way. I hope this helps the players to get started on Minecraft survival correctly, because once you have all this set up, life would be very much easier in your survival game, trust me guys. So that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If so, leave a like and a comment on this video. If you want to see more gaming content, subscribe to my channel, and as always, keep doing awesome. Bye bye.